Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already. You are in for a treat today because I'm off to a special lunch with Maybelline and I'm meeting someone incredible. Can you guess who it is? It's Gigi Hadid. So I'm really super excited. She's someone that I look up to hugely, and I'm excited to see what her collaboration has in store for us with Maybelline. She's brought out a whole range. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of show you how it goes today at the lunch, how meeting Gigi is, and then I'm going to show you the makeup. And at the end of this kind of vlog part, I'm going to do a tutorial using only Maybelline products or just drugstore, and of course give you a full review on the collaboration, the Gigi and Maybelline collaboration. So I'm excited. I'm wearing my Kim K wig. I kind of feel like a trendy witch, but I think it's because I'm wearing this hat, which I never ever wear. So I'm just kind of getting used to it. But I'm wearing this coat from Pretty Little Thing. This hat is from Zara, and my wig is from cclark.com. Kim K wig, inspired by her. But yeah, so come along with me to the event. Ah!
That is a pro. That's a pro. Something that kind of incorporated the mask that I like with some sort of highlighting shade as well. So I guess each one was just kind of for different things. And I also wanted something you could build up on. I'm wearing,
we got off the plane this morning, so
I'm wearing the the East Coast Warm palette.
So here we are. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Huge thank you to Maybelline and Gigi for having me. But let's get straight into it because, oh my word, I'm wearing my Maybelline and Gigi pyjamas that I got from the event as a little gift. And here we have, hold on, let me close it for greater effect. I have all the goodies from the collection. Oh my word, are you ready for this? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a look from start to finish using most of Gigi's collection. So up here we have the nudes on one side of lipsticks and the reds on the other side, including a mascara that I'm looking forward to trying. And then inside we have eye contour palettes. Gigi was talking about eye contour. I was quite interested because she was talking about the fact that she likes to basically fake an eyelid. Which is a really cool idea, and of course I love lip contouring, I love face contouring, so why not eye contour, hey? So that's really cool. We have some eyeshadow palettes in here, two different colour palettes, and then in the bottom here, sorry I don't know if I'm showing you properly, how gorgeous is the packaging by the way? Satisfying to hold, satisfying to look at. It's just an absolutely gorgeous design. So I'm going to start off by using light to medium tinted primer. So there's not a foundation in the range, so I will be using one of my L'Oreal foundations. But let's see what this comes out like. So I am obviously quite pale right now. I'm definitely light to medium skin tone. If anything, I'm fair to light right now. So let's see what colour this comes out. Oh, quite dark. I mean, it's a primer and it's tinted. Obviously, it's going to give us that colour. So let's go. Let's go in with it. Oh, I have to show you the Jet Setter palette as well. But that's coming, okay? I'm going to show you one thing at a time. And I will be swatching all of the lipsticks before deciding what shade to wear. Probably going to go for a nude. Gigi said nudes are her favourite as well. So maybe in honour of Gigi, I'll go for a nude. But once we've swatched them, we can decide them. But yeah, so this is kind of, oh actually, it looks quite sheer. I'm using my Huda Beauty blending brush. You can use any kind of brush or beauty blender. Oh, it's so sheer, so it's basically going on just as she said it would. Nice, and she likes the skin to look like skin and not caked. So I'm going to try and be as natural as possible and true to Gigi as possible today and do a look inspired by her. Okay, now call me crazy, but I think that I'm actually not going to put a foundation on with this. I'm going to conceal because I have a couple of blemishes, but I absolutely love the finish to this. This has like blurred my pores, it's added like a tint of colour, and I just love the dewy kind of finish on my skin. So I mean, we'll see how we get along, but I'm really happy with how my skin looks with just that primer on. I did put some moisturiser on before, so it's just the moisturiser and then the tinted primer, and just so you know, it comes in light medium and also medium deep, so that's good. This, oh my gosh, I think this is my favourite thing in the whole collection so far. It is the Jet Setter palette. So the reason why this palette is called the Jet Setter palette and why it's so good, it's because it includes concealer, eyeshadow, bronzer and mascara. So kind of everything you need when you're on the go, and it looks like this inside. Inside you have obviously the blush, bronzer, the highlighter, the mascara, the eyeshadows here, then you have the concealers here and 2 lip balms, and these are the Baby Lips formula apparently. So I'm going to go straight in. I'm going to use a concealer brush and I'm going to mix these 2 concealers together, probably use more of the lighter one, and just kind of go in around any areas that need concealing on my face, and also I need to like cover some blemishes. I've got a blemish there, there. So now the concealer's kind of in the places I want it to be in, I'm just going to push it in. I'm not going to like start wiping it around, I'm just going to push it in, dabbing with like, you can use a flat brush or like I said you can use a beauty blender. Now I can see as I'm pushing it in, this blemish is like not very concealed, so I might need to use a heavier concealer on that because it's just not quite being hidden. So the concealer is very natural, it's not like, you know, industrial, it's not going to hide every single blemish, but it definitely brightens the under eye and adds dimension to the face. If you dab it on and don't kind of maybe set it straight away with a powder, you might be okay. So they're basically all the skin products for the base that Gigi has brought out with Maybelline. However, there's 2 strobing liquids that you can use as a highlighter or use mixed in with your foundation. They kind of come out as a beautiful liquid form with like an iridescent glow, very subtle. Oh yeah, I think Gigi spoke about how much she loved this, so actually it's probably good that I'm using this. And it does add that kind of just glossy skin look, which is nice, and it's something I don't really do very often, so it's nice to make a change and really like be inspired by the angel herself. Oh my word, she was so cool. I didn't know what to say. I walked up to her and I was like, oh my gosh, I love your range, I'm so inspired by you, you're beautiful, and blah, blah, blah. She was like, thank you. She's got like a really deep American voice, but it's not like really high, it's like really low. I don't think I'm doing it very well, but that's basically how she speaks, and it's really, really sexy. I was living for it. Yeah, and then I was like, walked up to her and I was like, what's your good side? And she was like, this side. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is my good side. So like, we're a perfect pair. She's like, we're perfect together. We should take selfies together all the time. And I was like, oh. So at the moment, it's kind of like all moving around as I'm touching my face. I need to set this before we get into the nitty gritty. So I'm gonna set this with, I have my Superstay Longwear Matte Powder, waterproof powder, in the Superstay 24 Hours by Maybelline. And this is in the shade Fawn. I think this is a bit dark, but it's gonna be good for setting. So it kind of looks like that. I'm trying to use all Maybelline products. So I've powdered my face. I'm just gonna use the Master Fix Setting and Perfecting Loose Powder by Maybelline again. And I'm just gonna put that under my eyes to set any areas that might crease or budge. Might just buff it into the rest of my face as well. So now I am going to move on to contour, which is part of the Jet Setter palette. And we've only got one shade to work with, and it's kind of like in between a really good contour shade and a really good bronze shade. So I'm hoping that actually, universally, this is going to be quite good for just bronzing my face. I know contour and bronzing are two different things, but let's just see what happens as I start to warm up my face and kind of bronze slash contour with this powder. So I'm going to just use a big brush at the moment because I don't want to create any harsh lines. Oh my gosh, that pigment, definitely tap the excess because it's very pigmented. It's buffing in nicely. Yeah, that looks really nice. I don't think I'll need to bronze much because I'm quite pale at the moment, and it will look a bit silly if I end up having too much of like a bronzed up face. So we'll use this to contour. I'd say this is pretty good for deep skin tones too because it's so pigmented. I'm just tapping lightly, whereas if you've got darker skin, you know, going a little bit heavier and that pigment will really, really start to transform your skin tone as well and create a contour for you. I'm here for this, I'm here for this. Oh, I'm just loving how everything's looking so far. Should we talk about this brush for a second? It comes with the Jet Setter palette. You're still going to need a powder brush, contour brush, because this is only good for on the go. Let's just test it using the blusher. Oh my gosh, that pigment! So let's see what this colour is like. That is nice, ever so natural. So this is the highlighter I was talking about from the Jet Setter palette, and I'm just going to use my own highlighter brush, which is by Colourpop. And let's see. Wow, look at that pigment. It is just so beautiful. I'm just going to buff it in. This is such like a pinky glowy look, isn't it? I love it. Well, peachy as well actually, like iridescent. I love that so much. It's just beautiful. Yes! So I just did my eyebrows. I just did my eyebrows with the Tattoo Brow by Maybelline. If you want to see exactly why they look so heavy, then go and watch my first impressions of this product. It's incredible. It's like a 3-day brow tint, but you paint it on and then you peel it off. So I'm just going to wait for it to set whilst I try some more products. So let's start with the lip liners. So I'm now going to swatch these lip liners. These are the reds, and we have Care, Lani and Austin, and this is what they come out like. Care, Lani and Austin. Personally, my favourite, looking at it, is Care and Austin. Austin is just beautiful, but I think that would be nice as more like in the centre. Oh, okay, so the lipsticks are actually the same shade, so obviously the liners just match the lipsticks, which is perfect. I am going to swatch Austin because Austin looks beautiful. Wow, so buttery, pigmented and beautiful. So I've gone ahead and swatched the nudes as well. We've got McCall, Tora and Erin. I think that's Erin, yeah. So, and they've swatched really beautifully actually. You can see McCall there, Erin in the middle, Tora in the middle, oh my gosh, I'm so rubbish at this, and then Erin is the darkest. I personally love Erin. Erin's actually named after her makeup artist. How cute is that? Erin is my chosen liner for today's look. Erin is my chosen liner, and that is the lipstick that matches, and then McCall is going to be my chosen lipstick. So we're going to do a little ombre-ting, going in with Erin. It's actually not as dark as you think it's going to be. In comparison to how dark it's come out on my hand, it's actually just beautifully like rosy, browny nude. So I'm really happy with that. I wonder what the name McCall is named after. I'm so happy with that. I am going to go in with the lipstick shade Erin as well, to just kind of intensify the corners to make the ombre pop, if you know what I mean. Wow, those shades Erin and McCall have just blended beautifully. So the liner and then so the liner in Erin and then the lipstick in McCall and Erin. Before I move on to the eyes, I'm actually going to show you all the palettes. So this is the eyeshadow palette in the shade Cool. So this is like more of the cool tones. And I absolutely love this, however I prefer this one. This one is gorgeous. This is the warm toned palette. And I'm not using any of these because I'm actually going to use the Jet Setter palette to show you today. But this is gorgeous. I would use this every day, all day. This is amazing. These are the eyeshadow palettes, but the eye contour ones, what I was talking about earlier, they've all got steps on the back, which is really handy as well. This is the, I think this is the warm eye contour palette. This is the cool eye contour palette. So depending on what skin tone you have or what look you want to go for, you have kind of a cool and a warm option of each. But today I'm going to be using the Jet Setter palette. I'm going to be using these shades here simply because it's really nice to kind of make the most of one product sometimes, I think. And if I could recommend one thing out of this whole collection, it is the Jet Setter palette and the lip combination that I'm wearing. So something else that's really cool is the fact that Gigi actually brought out 2 eyeshadow brushes. We have the eye contour brush, and we have the eyeshadow blending brush. And I'm going to first of all use this lighter shade. I'm just going to use it as a base all over the lid, and it's very light and shimmery, which is nice. Then I'm going to go in with this pinky colour, and I'm just going to put that in the crease and onto the lid. Then I'm going to go in with this brown and start to build up the crease. Yeah, this is beautiful. Wow. It's like effortlessly smoky, do you know what I mean? Like that took a second and I'm already happy with that. And then I'm going to take that flat eye contour brush, use the darkest shade here, and just build up the outer corner. I'm just going to dab this onto the outer corner. Wow, you can see it's really starting to intensify. She normally goes for a subtle smoky flick. Something like that, I guess. And now I'm just going to take that highlighter shade in the palette and just really illuminate the lid and make it look glossy and beautiful. So simple, but so gorgeous. Let me just put some more on my inner corner. I'm going to use that lightest shade as well. Bit of fallout, just going to dust it away. So I've done the other eye too now. I'm now going to use this nude gel eyeliner. I have never really worn a nude gel eyeliner, but Gigi was saying that she uses it in her lash line. Like in the waterline, it makes her eyes look bigger. Wow. My eye just looks like so much more awake. Ooh. As for mascara, there's a Lash Sensational mascara, but I'm most intrigued to try this one. This is one that Gigi said that she loves when she goes to Japan, but they don't have it worldwide, so she's brought it worldwide, and it's the Fibre Lash. So sorry, I've got like sniffles right now. So basically you have one end which is mascara, and you apply a coat, and the fibres are just like white little strands of fibres, and you kind of put them on your lashes to build up length and volume, and then I guess you do another coat of mascara to build on those. It definitely looks like they're lengthening. Love this. Gigi said herself that she doesn't wear much mascara on the bottom, but I'm just going to wear a little bit. So now I'm just going to peel my eyebrows off. Look how easy this is. These will be tinted for 3 days now. But yeah, if you want to see my full review on how I apply it and everything and how long it lasts for, I'll link that in the description. So guys, this is the finished look. I hope that you like it. I really absolutely am living for it because it's so natural. Can you believe that I'm not even wearing foundation? It's a tinted primer with the concealer that the Jet Setter palette includes. Incredible. I'm so impressed. My skin just feels like natural and glowy. It's not cakey at all. Love the lip shade. The eyes are just kind of like subtly smoky. Yeah, so this Gigi and Maybelline collaboration is CC approved. Oh my word. I am obsessed. I'm going to be living in that highlighter and those lip shades, and I can't wait to also use this in particular, the warm eyeshadow palette. It looks beautiful. That gold shade looks amazing. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, then please do give it a thumbs up. If you want more drugstore or more reviews, testing, just let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, my lovelies, love you lots. Mwah. Bye.